My name's Katie and welcome to my shed. It's bank holiday weekend, which is very exciting, and I've got some plans, which doesn't happen very often. But first, tell me what you're doing this weekend. Are you doing anything fun? Brilliant. I don't know why I do this. Do it every week. People generally don't tell me what they're up to. It's funny that. Anyway, today I am, after football, going to go and meet a friend. So I am going to meet Amanda. So if you haven't already followed her or haven't visited her channel, which you probably have, honky honky, I've said before, I'll link her below. Okay, it is Amanda Elizabeth _art studio. That's her handle on here. So go and have a look if you haven't already checked her out. And we are meeting in Bury St Edmunds because it's kind of equidistant for us both. And the plan is to go do some drawing. Now, neither of us are really public drawers, so we might not get much done. We might end up just having a coffee and walking around. But the plan is that we're going to give each other some bravery and do a little bit of drawing or sketching or painting or whatever we choose to do outside. That's the plan. I'm going to take you with me. I'm not sure how much filming I will do because, I mean, it's doubly odd, isn't it, really? Well, maybe not doubly odd. It'll be a Saturday afternoon in a town centre where there's lots of people. It will be very much out of my comfort zone, and I think it will be very much out of Amanda's comfort zone as well, because like me, she likes to be in her studio when she paints and creates. But we're going to try and be brave. Or we will just natter about this weird world of YouTube and have a good old catch up. Either way, it will be fun. The other thing that's happening in a few minutes is that Regina, who is the owner of a company who is digitalising and printing my swan image, is coming around to pick that up. Now, I will share her information. Okay, so it's Muse Fine Art Prints. That's her information. But I'll check whether she's happy for me to share. I'm sure she will be, because it's advertisement, isn't it? And then I don't know what the turnaround is on those, but I then need to decide what size to get them printed in, because obviously it has quite a big cost implication. And I want them as big as, you know, kind of as true to size as the original. But I'm not sure if that would then put people off wanting to buy it. The good thing is that she does do print on demand, so that's amazing. She's also an artist herself. She's a photographer, an amazing photographer, and I actually worked with Regina, let me think, about 13 years ago. She owned a gallery and I was selling some of my art there, and then yeah, we kind of lost touch over the years, and then I bumped into her the week after. Sorry, I'm just gonna get distracted by the sparrows. I bumped into her the week after I said to you guys I was thinking about digitalising some art, and that's one of the things that she's doing at the moment. So I thought, it's kind of fate, isn't it? I'm having coffee in the shed, which is not like me. I have already had coffee. As you can probably guess, I've been up a long while. I just feel, you know, when you feel a bit, this might be a me thing, a bit kind of dizzy and a bit kind of drunk, but I don't drink, so I think I'm maybe just a bit tired. So that's why I'm having the extra coffee, and I'm going to get ready to take some bits out. I'm not taking loads. No, I'm not taking loads, so I'll sort that out and I'll let you know what we're taking. The other exciting thing that's happening is, so the plans for the new studio are taking shape. I think what I'll do is probably record a completely separate video just on that process. It's not going to be massively exciting, but I think it might be interesting for some of you. I am very lucky that my father-in-law is a retired carpenter and is going to help us do a lot of this work, and he's also helping me with the design because I don't really know what's possible and all within our budget. Like, I know what I'd like, but what I'd like would probably cost 50 grand, and one can't really justify 50 grand spend on a hobby shed, can one? So yeah, but the first stage of that is we need to clear out the garage, and the garage is floor to ceiling crap. Sure, some of it is stuff that we've really needed or felt that we had to keep, but it's going to be a big job, and a bank holiday weekend seems like the perfect time to start that. My husband is very pleased. He's really not. He has two options: he can help do it, or I just throw everything away, which he wouldn't like either. So yeah, it means a bit less chill out time for him and a few tip runs for me. So that's the first stage. First stage, clear the garage out, and also we need to move a little shed. I don't know how easy that's going to be, so I need to try and get a base down for the other shed. I'm not sure how much painting I'm going to get done this weekend because it's going to be a doing weekend. I will try and bring you along for as much of it as possible.
Now you can do it better.
I can't.
What are you drawing, Katie?
I'm drawing a very fat and deformed zebra finch. What are you drawing?
I'm drawing the same thing. I'm trying to anyway.
Yours is the right
Look
proportions.
at him. We're trying to do this quickly so we don't get spoken to by anyone in the...
Somebody just spoke to me, and it stressed me out so much that now we need to hurry up.
Yes. So that's that. It's not really a relaxing day in the park today.
Afternoon. It's a different day. Sorry, I've kind of lost myself. It's the next day. Yesterday was super busy, and today has been fairly busy too. We've been clearing out the garage, did a tip run, did a bit of gardening. And normally I wouldn't come in the shed this time of night, but it's been a busy day and I'm still, I wouldn't say buzzing, I'm still quite awake. So I thought I would come in, talk to you about yesterday, and then I might start this week's painting. In fact, I'm going to. There's no might about it. A few exciting things have happened. I've got a couple of testers. So this one, because we're testing papers, and this paper is They're all Hahnemuller papers. This one is the German etching paper, and it's a 310 GSM. It's really nice paper. And this is the strip of the picture. How beautifully has that printed out? Can you see the texture on it? You can still see texture. You can see the detail. Like the pencil still looks like pencil. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So that's what I'm going to go with. There was, this one's another little sample, but this one is on the Hahnemuller, I can't pronounce this, Albright Dürer. But I wasn't such a fan of this. It's kind of a little bit more regular, and yeah, I just don't really like that paper that much. But again, it's come out really nicely, hasn't it? I was a bit worried that the detail wouldn't show if it was shrunk down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to price them up. Excuse the noise, and if you hear shouting. It's a race day. There's a lot of drunk people near my house. But there's something about I don't know, it just loses something, doesn't it, when it's smaller, I think. So I think I'm going to go with the pricier ones, and hopefully someone will buy them. What else did we do? Yesterday. That's why I've been busy, because yesterday I went out with Amanda. I felt like a right plum. And I filmed outside before in like cities and stuff, but not in local cities to me, local towns to me, you know, when I'm on a holiday and things. So yesterday we met up in Bury St Edmunds, we went for coffee, and then we went for a walk to the Abbey gardens. So if you don't know the area, it's really nice. It's behind the cathedral, and there's some the Abbey ruins, and then really nice gardens. They've also got some aviaries, and we decided we were going to do some drawing. Turns out we're both chicken, and we couldn't find anywhere quiet enough, so we tried to do a little bit of drawing, and then we moved on. Now, we only did 2 drawings. One started nicely, and then I managed to trash it. So the tree I was really pleased with. At the point where on the clip I'd just done the pen drawing and then a little bit of blue, I liked it, and then I tried to put more detail in and I ruined it. So that's that one. I was trying to put the house in the background. Just, do you know what, I might be able to save this. We might come back to that in a minute. And then we tried to draw the zebra finch. We both did the same image. I think I squashed mine a little bit. So there we go. Obviously neither is my best work, but I tried, didn't I? So I'm going to quickly see if I can salvage this tree. Then we're going to do a mixed media zebra finch, because they were really, really cute. And what I liked about them in particular is that I really like that orange cheek with the reddy brown, I don't think it's the wing or the breast. Anyway, I like the colours there. So that's what we're going to do. My new best friend is gouache, and if in doubt, just go over the top of it with that. That's what I think. So I'm going to. I'm going to leave that now, and then we're going to have a look and see if we can draw ourselves a zebra finch. One day I'm going to tidy up, and it will stay tidy. I haven't tidied up. I said I was going to today. I have not done that. I'm going to use watercolour pencil because somebody was recommending that because it washes away a little bit. You don't end up with loads. I want to do 2 of them, and I'm going to have one that's looking that way and then one that's looking straight at the camera. mean, they're not perfect, are they? But it will do. I think what I'm going to do is go over with pen in a little bit more of a deliberate way, and then once we start getting the colour on, this is all going to go a little bit, it's going to disappear, isn't it? So let's do that. This rosa one here is actually perfect for the cheeks, and probably for these as well. I wish I had some masking fluid, which I do not have, but I have got oil pastels, but I haven't got a white one to do any resist with. Just wondering if we could do a little bit of resist with it. And if not, if that doesn't work, we can always just go over with some white gouache, can't we? But I feel like a little bit of resist might be quite fun. I do love the little spots, they're like little deer spots. I have no idea if that's going to work. Okay, I appreciate it looks a bit of a hot mess, but you know I like a challenge, and I'm sure I can bring it back. I'm not sure at all, but don't tell anyone. Right, I'm going to leave this to dry, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. I was about to say it's Sunday morning. It's not Sunday morning. It's Monday morning because it's a bank holiday. And this is dried disgustingly, as I'd probably anticipated it might. And now I've got to try and work out how to make it nicer. And I don't know the answer to that. Right, I think we need to start with this background because it's ugly, really ugly. So This is a hot mess. Right, I need a bit of paper. I think it's a little bit embarrassing that I'm using pencil crayons, and I know that I was with Amanda who if she draws hers up we'll be using pencil crayons, but she would be doing it beautifully, not scribbling it. So if you want to see what what decent art looks like, and then do and check hers out, because I reckon you might actually get something that looks like the zebra finch. I'm just trying to get a little bit of texture in here, but I think I'm going a bit dark. What are we doing? Background. I'm going to go with acrylics. I've decided, purely because I don't have, maybe I shouldn't. No, I'm not going to go with acrylics actually. God, I'm so flighty, change my mind all the time. The reason I'm not going to go with acrylics is because I then can't go over it with pencil, and I might want to do that for a bit of texture. So let's mix up some gouache that's dark enough. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm sure I can make it work. Right, I need a palette. And a tiny bit of, I mean, this is quite an ugly colour, but it's what I'm going with. Oh, Katie. I don't know why I'm wasting so much paint on this. Oh, that's way too dark, isn't it? I'm going to sort of scumble it around a bit and let some of the lighter shine through. So I don't want it very loose, because if it's super loose you can't do that and it just covers everything up. I'm not sure this is salvageable, guys. This is like the worst thing I've done in a long time. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've been away, moved some slabs around and cleared a bit of the back of the garden. And now my back hurts, so I have to stop. I was honestly going to stop and start again. And then thought, no, I won't. Now I'm looking at it, I think I'm going to stop and start again. Come on, Katie. Cut your losses. This one I think is beyond repair, or is it? Oh, come on, guys, tell me what to do. Right, let's chuck some pastels at it and see what happens, because let's face it, I'm not going to make it any worse before I give up completely and what's the word? Start again. Also going to use some Poscas, so I'm going to pop some Posca on here. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Right, come on then. I don't have a lot of pastels. I've got these ones which are my really old Sakura ones, which I've had since I was a kid. What I'm going to do is scrape it back a bit. That's quite nice. That's the first thing I've said about this whole painting. Okay, I am embarrassed if I'm going to end, and this is going to be my painting of the week. It's a bit embarrassing. But it looks like that's what's going to happen. I think I've got to stop. I'm not making this any better. Let's peel it off and then I feel like I need a debrief. I think I probably should have warmed up the tape, but I mean, I think we're safe. I wasn't going to do anything with this painting, was I? Oh man. I'm going to turn you around. This is awful, like really awful. I should have stopped and started again. I chose not to. Oh my giddy aunt. It's okay. I was going to say it's okay, not everything's going to be a success. I'm pretty sure I said that last week. My luck has got to change next week. I think, like, I know that a lot of this is because I was exploring and I was playing. So I've not used like the oil pastels with the King Art gel sticks over gouache before, and that has made some really interesting marks. I don't like the shininess of the gel sticks, but I wonder if when they dry that might disappear. I love the fact that I can score into the oil pastels, which is really obvious. Like, I knew that as a kid. I don't know if you remember, if you ever did it, when you like put oil pastels over a drawing and then you make your own scratch board. So I used to do that. So I don't know why I hadn't thought of that as a technique to do with mixed media, but I really like that. I just should have put a little bit more thought into the overall image, I think. I don't think I've got time to redo it. Well, I haven't, because we're heading out in a minute. And I'm in the middle of trying to sort this garden out. So I don't have time to redo it. I will just say, head over and watch Amanda's video. If she turns hers into a proper painting, it's got to be better than mine. I mean, it would be anyway. She's a much better artist, but just, yeah. I'm out of words, I think. I'm out of words for doing two rubbish paintings on the trot. Interestingly, both very similar colour sets. The other thing they have in common was the paper, which I quite liked working on, but maybe I don't like working on it with watercolour. It is oh gosh, I've seen the state of this room, it's awful. It is watercolour paper, but maybe it's just too smooth. Next week we'll do something not on this paper. I'll save this paper for something else, because I do wonder if that might be a factor. I was about to say that's the only common factor. It's not the only common factor, is it? I am also a common factor. So it might just be me having a really bad spell. If you have liked this video, I can't imagine why you have, but if you have, please do give it a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe, feel free to subscribe as well. That would be lovely. And I can't even think of a comment for you to add. Maybe tell me about your biggest fails, because I feel like this weekend has kind of been a bit of a fail on fail. So let me know about your fails. Anyway, have a lovely week and I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, goodness me. Hello, surprise. Come in as an addendum, because my prints have arrived and I thought we could unbox them together, because I'm quite excited. And yes, I'm quite excited, but also I want the print to go to its new home at the weekend, and I've been talking about it. So let's have a look at them together. Oh, it's always really nerve-wracking, isn't it? Oh my goodness, they're amazing. Right. So we've got some paper samples in here, and we've got some certificates of authenticity that £1.75. So they're not cheap, but they are nice, aren't they? They're lovely and professional looking. That's just a piece of paper. Yes, it is. Right, let's look at these. Oh, they're lovely. They're both the same size, so they are both 16 by 20, because when Regina resized them, the print, I don't fully understand it, but different ratios, blah blah blah. Anyway, that was the size that fitted the picture, but with a nice even border around. That's the size we went with. I'm just going to have a quick look at this with you, and I'm really impressed. The print quality, I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, let me take it out of the wrap. I don't know if you can remember the original, but that print quality is really good. Look at that. Because it's on this lovely paper, it's a Hahnemuhle paper, it has a real feel. Like you can, the texture's still there. I was worried that the texture would be missing from these areas here. I'm really pleased with that. Now they're not cheap, but I don't think getting high quality bigger prints is ever going to be cheap. So I'm going to date and sign on here and get it ready for my lovely customer, stroke friend. So I don't know if Catherine will be watching this, but Catherine, I hope you like it. And I will leave, I've lost the card. No, it's here. It has got water splodges on it, but that is who's done my prints for me. It's not showing up, is it? There we go. So it's Muse Fine Arts. They Regina's based sort of Cambridgeshire, Suffolk way, but I would definitely highly recommend. Happy. Anyway, I am going to leave you be because I have got to go in and try and edit this video ready for you guys to have it on Saturday morning. So have a good week and I'll see you soon. Bye again.